Hi guys, Dan Gunther here, back with another episode review for the Orville, this time for the second episode, Command Performance. Due to Second Officer Bortus's leave of absence to take care of his egg that he had just laid, the captain and first officer of the Orville leave command of the ship to Alara Katan when they are kidnapped, leaving her alone in command to try and recover them. In what's definitely a commonly used trope in science fiction, the pair of them find themselves in an alien zoo put on display because the inhabitants feel that they're so superior to humans and other races that they think of them as little more than animals. It's up to Lieutenant Katan to attempt to rescue the pair, going against orders in order to do so. I have to say I definitely enjoyed this episode a lot more than the pilot episode. If you remember last week, I said I definitely wanted to learn more about the secondary characters, and Alara certainly was one of the ones that piqued my interest the most. And here we get a little bit more of her and her decision making. I also really appreciated Claire's bit of kind of Obi-Wan advice, and she actually even calls it out as such at one point in the episode.
I'm not going to whisper the right answers in your ear, but I'll try to be your Obi-Wan however I can. My what? Never mind.
This makes me actually more curious about her character. I feel like there's more to her than meets the eye. I think we're going to get some sort of reveal about her true nature. I could be totally wrong about this, but I feel like she's not as simple as she seems. I felt that a lot of the pacing issues that I had with the first episode are rectified here. The act breaks seemed a lot more natural, and as I said, the pacing just felt generally better. Interestingly, I think the weakest link of the show is Seth MacFarlane himself. He is definitely not the best live-action actor, but I feel like he will grow into the role a little bit more. I definitely do enjoy the secondary characters a lot more than the captain himself, however. The visual effects, as in the first episode, are top-notch, and one shot in particular, that of a piece of debris damaging the shuttle bay, is particularly striking. Really impressive visual effects here. The show still seems to kind of straddle that line between sitcom and serious science fiction show. Sometimes it feels like it's not sure what it wants to be, but for the most part, I think if it can find its footing and the correct tone to take, I see great things in the future for this show. The ending, of course, was really silly. I'm thinking this might be something that we see going forward in this show, a very kind of ridiculous ending. Last week we had the giant redwood tree taking apart the krill ship, and this week Alara's solution to the overall problem is equally, if not more so, ridiculous. I also like that we get a little bit of Isaac here when he and Alara go undercover to the alien zoo. And this is one part where I think the humor really worked, was Alara's kind of snarky comebacks to the zookeeper. Something about the comic timing of that really did work for me.
If you're gonna try and sell me that Selayan female, I've already got one.
She is not for sale. She is my pet.
Woof.
I feel like the thing that I like the most about the Orville is that if Star Trek is about the best and the brightest heading out into space, the Orville feels like it's what the common person heading out into space would be like. And if it can kind of stick to that, I think I see great things in this show's future. Again, some of the jokes fall a little bit flat. The sitcom-y aspects don't really work for me, but I don't think the show is really trying to be a sitcom. I think it's trying to be a bit more of a serious show than a lot of people are giving it credit for. And if it can continue in that vein, I see great things in its future. So let me know in the comments, what did you think about Command Performance? Let me know. And you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. Links are all in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. And again, still no catchphrase from the Orville.